It's 3 a.m. My brothers and I hear the dreadful noise of sprinklers. We rush and grab the cardboard that we scavenged from the local dumpster to block the water from striking our mother as she slept. It's 6 a.m. We rush to the local gas station and head straight to the restroom to fully bathe, head to toe. It was routine for us. It's noon, and we're at school. It's lunchtime, and I remember to eat all that I can because we might not have dinner that evening. It's 8 p.m. We roll the trash can out from its brick housing, and we flop the full-size mattress down on the roach-infested ground. More or less, these were the typical routines of our everyday lives. Switching where we slept, allocating our meals, anything to remain undiscoverable. And it didn't really cross my mind that our circumstances were unique compared to my other classmates. I never questioned our situation. It was just how we lived. Majority of the time, my brothers and I, we live with our parents on the streets. And our parents did struggle with substance abuse. Their addiction was one of the main reasons for our desperate circumstances. But homelessness was not new to us. We didn't know any better. We slept in cars, parks, vans, motels, and so many more places. But I think our elementary school teachers noticed first, because everyone wore uniforms. My brothers and I wore the same exact uniforms every day. The local community saw our struggle and took the initiative to help in different ways also. The thrift store, for example, that was within feet of where we slept, provided us with blankets to keep us warm at night. Our elementary school provided us with backpacks with enough food to last us over the weekend. And our middle school nurse would often offer to wash our clothes so that when Monday came, at least we would have new clothes, clean clothes. At this age, receiving all this attention and help was uncomfortable at school, and I just wanted to be invisible. And then came a crisp Thursday morning, December 8th of 2005. The five of us wake up in the car we were squished in. My mother tells us she has an early Christmas present for us. And you see, my brothers and I rarely got gifts, so we were really excited. She told us she would pick us up early from school that day, and when she did, we were not released into her custody. She was deemed intoxicated, and later that night we were taken into foster care. I felt my life would dramatically change after this event, and soon it did. Within 2 months, my brothers and I were called into a meeting at our elementary school. Our father was there, and he told us that he loved us and he missed us. But then he told us that he tried and that he was sorry, and we didn't understand what he meant. He told us that our mother had passed away. And I can tell you that I've never felt as hopeless, numb, lonely, or scared before this. Within months, school officials contacted my brothers and I and informed us that the local community had raised the funds for her burial costs. As a child, I felt the lack of parental guidance would leave all of our futures uncharted. I often wondered, what would I do? Where would I end up? How would my life turn out? At the young age of 12, I wasn't really taught to think about the future only the next day. My family worried about where we would sleep, what we would eat for dinner that night, and how do we stay under the radar. It was honestly hard to dream of a future when I was hungry and didn't have a home. Being in the foster care system brings back many tear-jerking thoughts about what I did to deserve to be placed in a situation like this. I spent my time worrying about my future, worrying about how I would be successful. What did I need to do to get out of these circumstances? But early on in my education, I was not in class to learn, but to eat. My parents didn't graduate high school. So throughout my high school career and on, I always reminded myself this was new to me, and anyone in my family for that matter. Well, with my mom as my motivation, running soon became my passion. It was my outlet. And as the result of something as simple as running, something that I felt held my life intact, my grades improved. Higher education was more of a risk and a leap of faith, and I knew there were sacrifices associated with it. But I was adaptable. I was able to adapt to different pressures, different environments, and daily routines. It's a skill that's always been vital to my success. Unpredictability was normal for me. It was the reality I was always faced with. Majority of the people my family interacted with were caring and generous. We were always shown sympathy and compassion. And I learned from this that you cannot know what someone is going through in their life. Many individuals made a tremendous difference in my life, and this kind of sparked me wanting to give back. Since I am the first in my family to attend college, I wanted to help others. Most first-generation college students cannot go home and ask for academic guidance. Knowing that I would soon face these challenges, I received tutoring here at Cal Poly Pomona for my first 3 academic years. And when I felt I was ready, I transitioned into being the tutor. I wanted my students to not only succeed, but to thrive, to know that someone cared about their progression. I understood that there were factors other than academia that these students faced. But to be quite honest, it was beautiful to see the progression and professional development, and to see how something as tangible as an education can be worth so much to an individual. So now, statistical analytics show out of 1,000 foster youth, 15 will graduate college. 15 out of 1,000. Now consider this. 2 out of those 15 will pursue a master's or higher. If you were to ask me who was the key individual who came into my life and set me on the path for success, I'd have to tell you, there was countless individuals who made these positive influences. And I stand before you as a testament to their many contributions, advocacies, and acts of just pure kindness. I believe that if you can make a difference, you should not take the opportunity for granted. The positive effects have the potential to lead to a chain reaction of success. Throughout my childhood, a lot has been taken from me. But in the end, I realized my education can't. Growing up homeless, I've learned a lot from it. I would not be the person I am today if I did not face these challenges. Having my mother pass away was a turning point in my life. I had to mature early in order to survive. I realized the scarcity of my kind, but I want others to not let their circumstances define them. All of us in this room have the potential to be go-getters, determined and passionate. Those who are driven and realize their potential, capture it. My life experiences have molded me, and they've taught me to be prepared and to succeed. And through everything, I have not lost hope. Many individuals have asked me, what now? What will you do next? And I tell them that after being rejected from many doctoral programs, I've had the privilege and honor of being accepted into one of the top institutions in the nation, USC. My past is not an anchor, but a placeholder of where I've come from and a reminder to keep moving forward. And early on, I knew I didn't want to end up in the same situation as my parents. So I never let obstacles or circumstances become a barrier for me. I leave you with these 3 parting thoughts. First, to anyone who is struggling, it is okay to ask for help. I'm thankful I did. For the people want to help. Just ask. To get where I am now, I knew it would require hard work and sacrifice. I didn't want it to be easy. I believe that anything of value and meaning is not going to be easy, and that's just how it's supposed to be. If you have a dream and a mission for something, taste it, but don't fear getting help. Second, life's difficulties can make you bitter or better. How are you perceiving your problems? Are you looking at them as an opportunity for growth? Right now, I'm faced with the reality of a 6-figure loan, dead in the eyes. But knowing it's the opportunity I've dreamt of for many years, I'm biting the bullet and not giving up hope. After all, Princess Leia reminds us the rebellion is built on hope. Lastly, what could you be doing to help the world? Do you have the resources to be a part of someone's journey? Go ahead and make a difference. Helping a person won't necessarily change the world, but it'll change the world for that person. It did for me, and I am forever grateful. Thank you.